This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jakaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, Bolchi, Bree, Zael, Jenny, Beastie, Leah, Arlo, Lena, Daddy, Marcella, Aaliyah, Holly, Diana, Molly, Psych, Els, Zoe, Elsie, Louie, Billette, Bruadar, Ariana, Hallowed, Allison, Lily, Meep, Rosie, Tiana, Shell, Nix, Elena, Heba, I Am Well and Good, Emma, Guppy, Hannah, Ambi, Kit, Srami, Allison, Chirpy, Lynn, Trouble, Chloe, Caitlin, Alex, The Sweet Forever, Giselle, Kindwolf, Haley, Sim, Emmy, Jasmine, Angie, Haley, Valeria, Annabelle, Haruzu, Luna, Audrey, Saturn, Nichols, Mai, and Chloe. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. Oh my god. What? Hi, I guess. Hello. Now, out of everyone in the entire school, anyone could have been here. Anyone could have came in and stumbled in here, and I probably could have talked to them, and they would have been chill. But it's you. God. For one day, I would just like 1 ounce of good luck. Ever. I don't ever ask for it either. Just one time. Just this one time. Oh my God. What are you gonna do? You're gonna call, oh, he's sneaking around in here. Well, newsflash, all of you are sneaking around in here too. So I'm just doing what I'm just sneaking. Maybe not in the way that you're sneaking, but we're both sneaking, so why can't we just leave it at that? Ew, you got pre-approved to do the senior prank? God, you're all such nerds. Are you kidding me? That like completely defeats the point of a prank if the people who are getting the prank pulled on them know that the prank is being pulled. I get that this is like a, like a charter school, but golly. Oh my God. Frankly, I don't need to tell you. I could just say that I'm here participating in the senior prank, right? And that would be good enough explanation, or at least it should be, right? Yeah, I think that that's fine. I think that's what I'm going to say. Oh my gosh. I could lie. I could just lie and say that I'm here for the senior prank stuff. Who's going to prove me wrong? Ha, nice try. The cameras are off. Yeah, I know that the cameras are off. It is not your concern how I know the camera's off. I know they are. How do you know that? There's no way you know that. I was so. You're kidding me. Oh my God. And I heard it too. I heard something in those bushes and I'm such an idiot. I'm such a moron. God. God, why? Why would it be so stupid? Oh, man. Okay. Do I really have to say it? And there's no way that you're just gonna tell. You tell. That is a great piece of graffiti, and you know it is a great piece of graffiti. You know it is. It looks so. Come on, and it was for a purpose. You know that Daniela didn't deserve to get suspended. Everyone in the school knew it except for the administration. So you agree with me, but you just dislike me so much you're going to be petty about this. Fine. So annoying. Daniela. She'd be so upset with you. You know, she actually looked up to you a little bit. Yeah, she did. She thought that she was the one who was constantly talking me down when I would say, oh man, she's just a rat. And she'd be like, no, she actually genuinely cares about the people at the school. And maybe I was even starting to believe it a little bit, but now, no, I'm not. Do you know Tyler Morrison? Yeah. Nobody knows this, so I'm fine admitting all of this stuff to you, but if you tell anyone about this, I'm literally going to be devastated. And I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be like, you genuinely, I know you don't care what I think about you, but you will have no positive viewing in my eyes at all. His father passed away a couple months ago. Yeah. And he has been very, very depressed ever since. And even with all of that depression, he's still been coming here and still been doing his job and still been doing his schoolwork for the most part. He unfortunately missed class yesterday, and that pushed him over the allowed amount of absences before it starts to impact his grade. Now, if you know anything about Tyler, he is a very intelligent young man who is very, into his studies when he can be, but he can't be all the time. And I've tried to talk to the administration about this, and they have not given him any leeway, any wiggle room, which is ridiculous. Oh, yeah, your precious administration have done something wrong. No, Sherlock. I don't know. Oh, okay, fine. No shit, Sherlock. I didn't want to say the word because you always get on me about every little thing I do, so I figured cursing was way out of the... I'm overturning the tardy. Not the tardy, I'm overturning the absence. Why do you think I'm in Mr. Woodward's room? I am overturning the absence. Because he does not deserve to have his grade negatively impacted. No, he doesn't. At all. Because our administration is filled with absolute, completely non-empathetic, sympathetic, no EQ people that just focus on grades and numbers and all of that bull. He deserves to get through this last semester and then get the hell out of here and never speak to any of us ever again. Because we all failed him. That man, do you remember the Morrison chant? Of course you do. That man was a beacon of light. And I was the only one who noticed that it went out immediately one day. We're all too, I get it, we're in high school. It's kind of, we have to be that way, but we're all so self-obsessed and just completely enamored with our own struggles. It's dumb. It's stupid. We should be looking out for each other, but I understand why we can't, but that man was a legend, a gem. And we betrayed him on every single level possible. So yeah, I think he deserves more. And I'm going to give him more. He deserves to be happy and treated properly. And he deserves to be able to grieve in peace and not have that affect his chances of getting into a college. And if you're going to report me over something with that level of whatever, then I'm just getting out of here. Huh? You mean it? Really? Oh. I mean, yeah, no, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. So I guess I didn't expect you to be cool about this whole thing at all. Because you haven't been cool about anything ever. And I'm not talking about just like cool as in like whatever high schoolers view is cool. I'm talking about cool as in any level of EQ at all applying to other people. You view them as numbers. It's cringe and weird. Yeah, okay, so maybe I am a little bit rough with the way that I do things, and maybe it's not the most conventional way to get through to people, but somebody has to, right? I don't think I'm like this huge vigilante, but someone has to do something around here. Is that not a fair thing to say? Because if we don't do something, there will be students like Tyler forever in this school. And I know, she may have been wrong about some things about you, but she was right in the fact that you do care about the students here. You care about them a lot. I see you do it. I don't agree with the way you do it, and I think you do it the wrong way a lot, but you care about them. So please, just let me do this. Yeah, no, I already talked with him. We had a long conversation, and he is going to just try and power out the rest of the semester. And then we're all gone forever, and he can deal with his own grief in peace. In college, where people will probably be more accepting of his grief than here in a high school. It's that stupid saying where it's like, oh, you'll never get away with this in college. I have friends that are in college. They get away with everything. They get away with so much more than we get away with here. My older brother's 20, and we're best friends. And so I just know a lot of the people that he goes to school with. I swear to God, like, you obviously you have to explain the absences, but and even if you're, my brother, for example, we had a funeral, right? And it was the day that a paper was due, and he just asked his professor if he could push the paper back a day. And he was like, oh my God, absolutely, you could push the paper back a day. Do you know what would happen if we did that here? We would get laughed out of the room because the professors are passionate about what they teach in a secondary education or a higher education. Secondary here, high school, they don't care. They've given up on teaching decades ago because they don't have the passion for it anymore, because they did have the passion for it. But the way that the school system and the way that our education system is set up breeds creative teachers to fail. Well, you never asked me about it. I'm very passionate about the way that the school is handled and the way that the students are handled, but you've never asked me about it, and you've kind of always had this arbitrary view of me of being immature and stupid, so I never tried to correct you, because anyone who doesn't understand what I'm doing on the surface level, yeah. I ask you a question. Why are you looking at me like that? Because I want to know why you're looking at me like that. Is that a bad problem? Is that like a bad question? Um. Well, you know, you've shown admirable qualities as well that I didn't know you had in you. So I guess you could also consider me very impressed. But you are getting closer to me, and I don't necessarily know what that entails. Ah, so that's what that entails. Well, Miss Goody tissues, whatever that saying is, in the middle of a classroom while her classmates are in the other rooms. What would you 10 minutes ago think of this? Yeah? Sparked a little interest? Was that ever there before? Yeah, I figure it wasn't. Well, you made the show of sauntering over here. If you're not going to kiss me, then Wow. That was great. No, I'm not lying. That was amazing. Want to do it again? Wait, before we do though, hey. You're not going to tell anyone about this, right? You have to promise me. Like human to human, peer to peer, you have to promise me you won't tell anyone about this. Good girl. Get over here.